In a recent interview, actor Ted Danson, you remember him from Cheers or The Good?
The Good Place.
The Good Place.
One of the best shows on TV.
There you go. Actor Ted Danson shared the love he has for his wife of 23 years, actress Mary Steenbruger. Excuse me. He also went on to say that he still gets nervous around her because he wants to impress her. After all these years, it's pretty refreshing, right, to see that they're still trying.
Yeah.
He still gets nervous around his wife of 23 years.
They must really keep the mystery alive in this relationship. Because I feel like if you're in a relationship where you're with the other person all the time, you don't get nervous, you just get used to them. But I feel like it's really sweet. They must like not go to the bathroom with the door open or like
that's what you go to right away. Yeah, that is a
I
part
don't
of
do
it.
that. I'm just saying we've been like, we're not that kind of couple, but no offense if you guys are.
Like, make sure you have some of those boundaries. I totally agree with you. Have some of those boundaries. For me, I wouldn't say nervous is the right word because my husband I've known him for almost 10 years now. So I wouldn't say nervous is the right word, but I will say excited. I get excited for certain things and certain conversations and different things we do together. And I do try to make sure that like I'm keeping it nice and right and tight for him, or I'm wearing cute clothes that I know he likes. Like I try.
Yeah, and I think that's the biggest thing. I think if Ted Danson, I think this is speaking to the men out there and just partners in general, is always make an effort. If you're making an effort, nerves will play a role, because I know when I'm trying to put on something that's going to put a smile on my significant other's face, and my fiance's face, if I'm putting effort into it, I hope it goes well. So I get nervous. I want to please her. I want to impress her. I want to make her happy. And as long as you keep that mentality, you will feel like that 23 years from now. And what I love about this story, and it's buried in the headlines, I love that we're giving it spotlight here, because you know what the headlines are? Yeah. It's Justin Bieber and Haley Baldwin. It's this Ariana Grande and what's his face, because that's who Pete Davidson is now. Is what's his face. It's these relationships that are like a warm breathing breath in cold weather. You see it and then poof, it's gone. You know what I mean? And this is a relationship that has been in Hollywood. It's lasted for 23 years and it still has the excitement. Let's embrace those relationships, right?
Yeah, and I have to point out, they started as friends and co-stars. Like, they were just friends. I remember she said that she swore off of men. Basically, she told people, like, not dramatically, but was like, I'm just not looking for a relationship. And then they just, like, became really close and started dating. And, like, you normally think when, you know, you get nervous around someone, you think of this, like, passionate relationship or, like, super romantic relationship. They're friends first, and they still are, like, trying for each other. And it's so cool.
Having known my husband for so long, and I'm still, like, rushing home to hear about his day or what happened or what he has to tell me or something. Like, that's because we're friends. Like, I want to know about his day. And what you said effort. That's a key word there.
Huge.
Put in effort.
It's huge. Whenever I think of Ted Danson, I can't help but think about his relationship in '94 with Whoopi Goldberg. That was a flash in the pan.
I didn't know that was a thing until today.
Yeah, and then the last scene in Cheers when he said, "Bar's closed." During Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's Australian royal tour, one man who was a fan gave Meghan a large bouquet of flowers. Prince Harry gave a warm reaction to him because, let's be honest, he's nothing to worry about when it comes to a random fan, and fans can be crazy. But that sparked a bigger conversation, because in reality, I want to take it to that place because we're not royalty here. Is it okay?
Speak for yourself.
I stand corrected. In reality, is it okay to give or accept gifts when you're already in a relationship? And what type of gifts should they be?
I think they should be.
It's a gift-giving season. This is a pertinent conversation.
Platonic. Like, I mean, I do like flowers. Flowers can be a little romantic. But
if I sent you flowers, would Teddy come barging in here like, yo, man? I would think so.
Sweetie,
I wouldn't want somebody
he's not worried about you.
Of course not. But of course he's not. My bigger point is, I know. No,
please
you're right.
send me flowers.
No,
please do.
No. But my bigger thing is, if somebody sent that to my significant other, I would not be happy about that. I don't care who it is. Flowers?
Yeah.
I would get jealous.
Okay, like red roses, no, but like
red
yellow
roses,
daisies.
Yellow daisies. And we're talking life or death at that point. I feel
like anytime your significant other gets a gift from someone that could potentially date them, it makes you think about their relationship. You're like, even if it's just platonic, you're like, well, what kind of jokes do you have that like makes her think that she could give you a present or something? Wait, I feel like I sound really jealous right now. But I feel like I would get jealous if my significant other was getting gifts from people. It would I would have to be like so secure to know that it was okay.
I got the solution. If you were giving a gift to someone and you wanted to be thoughtful, because sometimes you work with people, like you and I have a very close relationship. I didn't get you anything last year, but I didn't like you then. So now, this year, This is your year, Jordan.
This is not a lie, everybody.
Jordan,
This
this
is
is your
pure
year.
honesty.
It's going down December 24th.
She had to check me sometime
going
around
down.
November that year.
We don't have to air our dirty laundry. We've been through a lot in our relationship. No, don't air our dirty
I
laundry.
feel like the one
That's
exception.
so
I
funny.
would say the solution is give a gift to the family.
Yeah.
Like give a gift, like me a gift to you and Shay, like some candles that you guys can use or some scents for the home
Yes,
or
or
something
make
like
it
that.
not too expensive, not too much thought into it. Stay away from anything intimate or expensive, and I think you'll be okay.
Definitely
I'm
stay
just
away from
kidding
anything
though.
intimate.
Like I did like you then. I just
now
like
she's
you
lying.
more. I liked you then. I like you more now.
Just make sure it benefits
It grew.
both people in the relationship. It's not just for that one.
It grew, Jordan.
Gina upstairs, our producer, co-signs your sentiment right there too. Apparently, I've changed in 2018.
Wow,
this is
you
great.
made a good impression on me. I don't know.
As you guys know, because I mentioned it maybe 50 times a show, I'm getting married, and I recently went shopping for our
What?
wedding registry with my fiance. And let's say it didn't go as exciting as I thought it would. Take a look. What are we doing right now, Shay?
We're registering.
What are we looking at this point and 2 hours into the shopping?
We're looking at sheets.
Do you think I have an opinion on what color sheets we're
I
getting?
asked you, do you like the gray or white? You weren't answering me.
I like the gray.
Really? All right, will you come pick out the pillows that you like? You say you like thin pillows.
I don't care which pillows I get. We have 50 of them on the bed already.
I know, but you always say you like the thin ones. Look how thin these are.
I like the pillows.
Which ones?
The pillows.
But wait, there's 4 different kinds.
I like the top ones.
This one? Oh, it's weird. We need towels.
Towels. Yeah, this is exciting. Are we looking at color, texture? What's up?
White. I just want white, but look how big this one is. Look how big it is.
That'll cover half my body.
Babe, are you happy?
I
Okay.
apologize. You guys had to relive a minute of that.
So-
It was painful to go through for 2.5 hours.
What store was that? That was a nice store.
It's Crate and Barrel.
Oh, why do you not want people to know you shop at
Well,
Crate
not
and
even
Barrel?
that. I just
it's a nice
don't.
store.
I just it was so much that goes into it. Flatware, towels, bedding, random things, coffee
You
makers.
guys already have a set up place,
See?
don't you?
Yeah.
They do have a setup place.
I just didn't know how much should a partner be involved in this. I felt like I was meaningless to the operation, but she wanted it to be this whole. It's a union. We do everything together. But as you saw, I had no say in anything.
This is why I get annoyed, because you guys, you don't want to put in any of the work to make a warm, beautiful, comfy, cozy household. But
Gosh,
you
it's like my
I know,
fiance
sorry,
sitting next
am I
to me.
being sorry? You don't want to put in any of the work, but you want everything to happen. Like you want everything
So we
to be
should be there.
absolutely amazing. Yes,
We
and
should
put
be
in
there.
the work behind it.
Well, I feel like it depends on how involved the person wants to be. So
like I'm
if
complaining.
my partner really cared about it, I feel like I would be like, okay, let me ask you. But ultimately, I'd probably want to do what I wanted.
Well, that's
I think
exactly
in
what
general,
happened.
In general, not like a blanket statement, but in general, I feel like girls care a little bit more about things. However, my friends that are getting married and their fiancés like don't want to do anything to help for the wedding, like I feel bad for them. I feel like it's really nice if the guy
I feel like I have to do-
tries,
I feel like-
but just let your girl like do her thing.
There you go. I feel like I have to go in on this one because I have 14 groomsmen. She's not happy. She's not
14?
happy about that.
Jordan, you have 14 friends?
Okay.
Wait, so you knocked the heck out of me this
Okay.